Namaste everyone, welcome to the class again. Now let us see this 12th question. ABCD is a rectangle. X and Y are the point on side AD and BC respectively, such that AY equal to BX. Prove that BY equal to AX and angle BAY equal to angle ABX. So let us first draw the diagram, then we will understand what is given and what is asked. So ABCD is a rectangle. So first we will draw a rectangle. Here ABCD, we will draw a rectangle. Now you know what is a rectangle? It is a parallelogram with each angle 90 degree. So this is ABCD rectangle. X and Y are the point on side AD and BC. So one point is on AD and one is on BC such that AY is equals to BX. So here suppose we have X point and here suppose we have Y point. Now this point X and Y is such that AY is equals to BX. We have to prove that BY is equals to AX and we have to prove that angle BAY is equals to angle ABX. Okay, so this angle and this angle we have to prove equal and this AX and BY we have to prove equal. Now a hint they have given that we have to prove that triangle ABX and triangle BAY, we have to prove them to be congruent by RHS. So let us write the solution. You can write what is given to find, okay, right, and then start the solution. Now in solution, you will take triangles, two triangle and triangle ABX and triangle BAY. Now ABX and this triangle and BAY in this triangle, first you can see that your angle A in triangle ABX is equals to angle B in triangle BAY. Okay. Instead of writing A, let us use three alphabets to indicate this angle A. That is, I will say angle BAX. So here angle BAX is equals to angle ABY. Reason, you can say that each 90 degree. Then it is given that side BY or BX, sorry, we have BX equal to, this is hypotenuse, BX is equals to AY. BX is equals to AY. This is given. And we have this AB common in both. So AB is equals to BA. This we will say that common side. Therefore, we have triangle ABX is congruent to triangle BAY. And the criteria is RHS, right hand side test. Now, these two triangles are congruent, therefore their corresponding parts will be equal. So therefore, we have corresponding part AX equal to BY and AX equal to BY and angle BAY is equals to ABX, angle ABX. You will say that they are corresponding parts of congruent triangle. And hence we have proved what is asked to prove. So we have proved AX is equals to BY and BAY is equals to angle ABX. So that is QED. Next question. Question number 13. In figure 1 given below, QX, RX are bisectors of angle PQR and angle PRQ respectively of triangle PQR if XS is perpendicular to QR and XT. When I'm reading the question, you can see the diagram, and XT perpendicular to XT. This is perpendicular to PQ. We have to prove that triangle XTQ is congruent to triangle XSQ. Okay, so these two triangles we have to prove they are congruent, right? I think it's very simple. If you check these two triangles, here we have angle T and angle S equal because each 90 degree. Then we have TQX and SQX. They are equal as QX is angle bisector, and finally we have this XQ common in both, so they are also equal. So by angle side we will say that these two triangles are congruent, right? We have understood, we know angle side criteria, so that criteria we are going to use here. So first part we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent, and second we have to prove that PX bisect angle P. PX, this bisect angle P. Okay. So let us first discuss triangle XTQ and XSQ. So in triangle, I will say in triangle XTQ and triangle XSQ, in these two triangles we have angle T is equals to angle S. Reason is each 90 degree. Then we have angle TQX, angle TQX is equals to angle SQX. Reason we will say that QX is angle bisector. QX is angle bisector of angle Q. And XQ, last we have XQ is equals to XQ. This we will say common side. So therefore we have this triangle XTQ is congruent to triangle XSQ, and the reason will be angle side criteria. So this first part we have done. Now to prove this second part, that is PX bisect angle P, what we do, we will extend this QX up to some point, say Z, or I will say that we will draw a perpendicular, not extend, we will draw a perpendicular on this PR. So here we do a little construction. We say draw XZ on PR. Draw XZ perpendicular to PR. Now I will redraw this diagram here, okay, so that I did not have to scroll it again and again. So now as you can see in this diagram, I have drawn this xz perpendicular to PR, and I have joined this px also. Now I have to prove that this px is bisecting this angle P. Okay, we have already proved that this triangle xtq and xsq, they are congruent. Now in the same way, as these two triangles are congruent, okay, before I write this construction, what we can say that as these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding side, that is side xt, is equals to side xs. Now what is the advantage of writing this? Okay, what is the advantage? I will say this is equation 1 and this is because of CPCT. The advantage of writing this is that next what I will do, I will prove that this xs and this xz, they are also equal. And as this and this two are equal, finally we can say that this side and this side is equal. Therefore, I will take this triangle and this triangle and prove them congruent. So my next step is to prove that triangle XSR and XZR, they are congruent. So I will take these two triangles. I will say that in triangle XSR and in triangle XZR. Now here also you can see that your angle S is equals to angle Z as each 90 degree. Your angle SRX or your angle SRS XRS is equals to angle XRZ, because this XR is bisector of angle R. Here reason is XR bisect angle R. And finally we have this XR common. XR is equals to XR. This is a common side. So therefore I will say that triangle XSR is congruent to triangle XZR. The reason is here the criteria is RHS. Criteria is RHS. So we have proved that these two triangles are congruent. Now in triangle PXT and triangle PTX and triangle PZX. We take triangle PTX and PZX. Before that, here I will say that therefore we have this XS, side XS is equals to side XZ. This I will take second equation, and this is corresponding part of congruent triangle. Okay, so before we take these two triangles, I will say that from 1 and 2, now in 1, equation number 1, we have said that xt and xs equal, and here we are saying that xs and xz equal. So from 1 and 2, we will say that xt is equals to xz. We will say xt equal to xz. xt and xz equal. This, let us take third equation. Now we will take triangle PTX and PZX. So now in triangle PTX and triangle PZX, we have this angle T. Angle T is equals to angle Z, each 90 degree. Okay, this angle 90 degrees here. Then we have this PX. PX is equals to PX, as this is common side, or you can say that this is hypotenuse. And finally we have PX equal to PX, this angle equal, and this xt, we have already shown that this xt is equals to xz. From equation 3 you can say from 3. So therefore your triangle PTX will be congruent to triangle PZX. The criteria is RHS criteria, RHS criteria. So these two triangles are congruent. Therefore corresponding part, that is angle TPX, angle TPX is equal to angle ZPX. This is corresponding part of congruent triangle. So therefore this PX bisect angle P. So PX bisect angle P. Done. So this first question we have done. Now second question, B part, let us see. In the figure 2, this is figure A, B, C, D. In the figure 2, AB is parallel to DC and angle C is equals to angle D. We have to prove that AD is equals to BC. AD and BC we have to prove equal. We have to prove that AD is equals to BC. Okay, so let us first draw ABCD, how they have named ABCD. Okay, ABCD. So this is second question. This is AB. A, B, C, D. And what is given? We have given first, it is given that this AB is parallel to this DC. And one more thing they have given, that angle D and angle C is equal. Okay, so they have given this angle D is equals to angle C. That is base angles are given equal. Now I have to prove that this AD and this BC, they are equal. Right? We have to prove that this AD and BC equal and AC and BD also equal. AC and BD, that is also equal. So this AC and BD. So let me join this AC and this BD. That also I have to prove that they are equal. Now first to prove that this AD and this BC equal, what I will do, I will make a small construction. I will draw a vertical line perpendicular, and from B also I will draw one perpendicular. So here let us take this point as E and F. So your construction is, whenever you are doing a geometrical problem, you have to write given, you have to write what you have to find or prove. You have to write any construction you are doing and then solution or proof. And yes, most important, you have to draw the diagram also. So now in construction, what I have done, here we have drawn AE perpendicular to DC. AE is perpendicular to DC and BF perpendicular to DC. AE perpendicular to DC and BF perpendicular to DC. This we have done. So from this, I can say that therefore your AE is equals to BF. Why? They are the distance between two parallel lines. The reason is distance between two parallel lines. Okay. Let us not write it here. Okay. We will use it at some suitable place. So I will cut from here. The construction we have done, and now let us start the solution. Have you understood why I have drawn this perpendicular? Now you can prove this triangle AED and triangle BFC as congruent. Angle by angle side criteria. Obviously, angle side criteria. Now in triangle in triangle AED, in triangle AED and triangle BFC and triangle BFC. Now in these two triangles, angle D is equals to angle C. This is given. Angle E is equals to angle F. This is 90 degree. Each 90 degree we can say. Or we can write by construction. Let us say each 90 degree. And this AE, okay, so that already we have written at the top. Now just paste it here. AE is equals to BF. The reason is distance between parallel sides. Therefore, we will not write. So therefore, I will say that therefore triangle AED is congruent to triangle BFC. Now what is the criteria? What we are using here? We are using angle side. Okay, you can see this angle and this side. So triangle AED is congruent to triangle BFC. These two triangles are congruent. So these two triangles we have proved congruent. So therefore we can say that side AD and side BC equal. So therefore AD is equals to BC. This I will consider equation 1 and reason is corresponding part of congruent triangle. Now AD is equals to BC we have done. So AD and BC equal. Now we have to prove that this AC and this BD they are also equal. So for that now we will take triangle ADC and a triangle BCD. Okay. You must have understood what criteria now I am going to use. In triangle ADC and a triangle BCD, in these two triangles AD is equals to BC. We have proved just now. So from 1 you can say. Then you have DC is equals to CD. This is a common side. And thirdly, you have angle D is equals to, angle D means angle ADC. Angle ADC is equals to angle BCD. It is equals to angle BCD. This is also given. Therefore, we will say that triangle ADC is congruent to triangle BCD. Criteria is side angle side criteria. So these two triangles are congruent. Now these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, their corresponding sides are equal. So I will say that therefore corresponding sides AC and BD equal. Therefore AC is equals to BD. So AC and BD equal. Hence proved. Yes. This is corresponding part of congruent triangle. So we have proved that this AD and this BC equal, and then this AC and BD also equal. AC and BD, sorry, this is not BC, this is AC equal to BD. AC equal to BD. Let us see the third part. Third part of the problem. Third part is in the figure 3. Okay, this third diagram. In the figure 3 given below, BA is given parallel to BA. You can see in the diagram BA. BA is given parallel to this DF, and then this CA is given parallel to this EG. Okay, you can see how we denote the parallels. Here we have marked arrows Okay, single arrows we have used, so these two sides are parallel, and in here we have used some arrows to show that they are parallel. You have to prove that this BG is equals to DF. BG is equals to DF, and EG is equals to CF. CF. Okay. Little difficult. So in such cases, they give some hint here. If you see, they have written that in triangle BEG, you take triangle BEG, in triangle BEG, and a triangle DCF, DCF in this triangle. So first you can see that this angle E is equal to angle C because they are corresponding angle, and BE is equal to BC minus EC, right? Is equals to BC minus BD is equals to DC. Why have they given that BD and EC are they equal? It is given. BD and EC equal. It is given. Okay. So you got that your side BE and your side DC, BE and DC. Now these two sides become equal. So therefore, angle B and angle D is also equal. So this angle is equal to this angle in one triangle. This angle is equal to this angle of the other triangle, and this side of one triangle is equal to this side of other triangle. So by that we prove that these two triangles are congruent, and as these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are equal. So corresponding sides we have BG equal to DF, and other we have EG equal to CF. Okay, simple. So okay, let us do it. Now I will try to do here only. No. So here I have drawn the triangles what are given. I have written the given. We have given this AB parallel to this FD. We have given AC parallel to this GE. We have given this BD is equals to CE. And we have to prove that this side BG is equals to side DF. And we have to prove that this side EG is equals to side CF. Okay. So practically you can see that we have one triangle GBE, which I have to prove that is congruent to triangle FDC, right? If I am able to prove these two triangles equal, then my work will be done. Okay. So for that we have this angle, means if we see on the diagram, we have this angle B and D equal, and we have this angle E and C equal because they are the corresponding angles made by two parallel lines. So we have to prove that this side BE and this DC, they are going to be equal. So let us first make them equal. So here we have BE. Okay, we have to prove that this BE equal. So I will write this BE is equals to BC minus EC. Okay, now this EC is equals to BD, so this will be equal to BC minus BD. You can write reason since BD is equals to EC. So if I subtract BD from this BC, I will get DC. So here we will get DC. Okay, So I will consider this as equation 1. BE, therefore you have BE equal to DC. Now let us take two triangle. So in triangle I have triangle in triangle GBE, in triangle GBE. Let us take this triangle little down. Okay, so it is easy to see. In triangle GBE, in triangle GBE and triangle FDC and triangle FDC. Now in these two triangles we have angle B, we have angle B is equals to angle D, we have angle B is equals to angle D, and angle E is equals to angle C. Okay, reason we can give that corresponding angle angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal. Also we have this side BE is equals to DC from 1, you can see from 1. So therefore you have triangle GBE is congruent to triangle FDC. The criteria is angle side angle criteria. This angle and this angle is equal. So angle side angle, angle side angle. So therefore, as these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding side, which is GB, is equals to FD, and second side, second we have to prove EG equal to CF. Okay, so they are equal. What I will say, they are corresponding part of congruent triangle, CPCT. So by CPCT, these two are equal. Done. Hence we have solved all these three sub questions. Now let us see this last question of the exercise. In each of the following figure, find the value of x and y. So we have to find what is the value of x and what is the value of y. Okay, so here we have to name it. Let us name. Let us say this is A, B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. Now easily you can figure out that triangle ABC and triangle EDC, they are congruent triangles. Let us prove it. In triangle ABC and a triangle ABC and triangle EDC, in these two triangles we have angle A is equal to angle A is equals to angle E. This is given. How you can say given? You can see that with the same symbol they are marked. Then we have angle ACB. Angle ACB is equals to angle ECD. They are vertically opposite angles. And we have side BC. We have side BC is equals to side DC. This is also, I will say that given. So two angles and one side. So therefore I will say that therefore this triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EDC. The criteria is angle side criteria. Angle side criteria. By angle side, these two triangles are congruent. Now, as these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are equal. So therefore, we can say that therefore AB is equals to AB equal to ED and BC equal to DC. Their corresponding part of congruent triangle. So therefore, we have 25 equal to 2y plus 3. Therefore, 25 equal to 2y plus 3 and 3x minus 7 equal to 32. 3x minus 7 equal to 32. So therefore, here we have 2y is equals to 25 minus 3 is 22 and here we have 3x is equals to 39. So therefore y is equals to 11 on this side and x is equals to 13 on this side. So we got the value of x and y. Now let us take the second triangle. Here also in the same way, we will rename it first. Let us name it as x, this as y, this as z, this let us say p and this as q. Now this angle and this angle is given equal. This angle and this angle is given equal and this side and this side is given equal. So this triangle and this triangle, they are going to be congruent. Alright. So here we will say that let us erase all these things. In triangle, we will say that in triangle XYP and triangle XZQ. Now in these two triangles, XY is equals to XZ. Sorry, we have to first prove that they are congruent. So for that, we will say that angle PXY is equals to angle QXZ given. Then we have angle XPY is equals to angle XQZ. This is also given. And we have XP equal to XQ. XP equal to XQ. This is also given. So therefore your triangle XYP will be equal to or will be congruent to triangle XZQ. This is angle side angle criteria. This is angle side angle. Now by angle side angle, these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, XY is equals to XZ. Therefore, I say that XY equal to XZ. Now XY equal to XZ, the XY is 2x plus 4. So therefore, 2x plus 4 is equals to 3y plus 8. And here actually xy equal to xz, so we have done. Also py equal to zq, or qz, and py equal to zq. They are corresponding parts of congruent triangle CPCT. So from xy equal to xz, we have 2x plus 4 is equals to 3y plus 8, and from py equal to zq, we have x equal to 2y. So we have x equal to 2y. So therefore, Here I will say that 2 into, I will write 2y plus 4 is equals to 3y plus 8. So therefore here we have 4y plus 4 is equals to 3y plus 8. Therefore I move this 3y to left. 4x minus 3y is equals to 8 minus 4. Therefore this is 4y. 4y minus 3y is 8 minus 4. Therefore this is y. Y is equals to 8 minus 4 is 4. So the value of y is 4. X is to y. Therefore I will say that x is equals to 2y is equals to 2 into 4 is equals to 8. So therefore finally we have x is 8 and y is 4. So this is how we solve all the problems of the exercise. Now the problems are simple if you do the practice. So keep on doing practice and maths is easy for you all. Thank you. In the next class we will see with some new concepts and the next exercise.